made that music.
MMG, AWE.
Nigga, I'm from Dallas.
Triple D.
Nigga, I'm from Dallas.
Respect it and check it.
Nigga, I'm from Dallas.
Get down and lay down.
Nigga, I'm from Dallas. I smoke Cali, sippin' on Houston.
Yes. I'm sorry for the, technical difficulties. I had to get everything in order. And it's hard when you working it by yourself. But anyway, thank you for stopping by the Love and Gossip Newsroom. Yeah, newsroom. We got everything Love and Gossip. We got Love and Gossip After Hour Lounge. We got the Night Court. We got the Mental Ward. We also got the newsroom. You know what I'm saying? You call it, I got it. Anyway, I'm coming to bring the people that don't watch the news. Now, today, y'all, the Alabama Bunny and Clyde was caught, okay? They were caught and it ended in such a tragedy because allegedly someone witnessed that Vicki White shot herself during the chase. So they were caught in Evansville, Indiana, okay? And, let me take this off. And I got, hey y'all, hey. I got the coverage right here, the guy that witnessed them yesterday. Well, I think he said last week, because I'm gonna let him tell y'all the story. I'm just here to show you the news. You know what I'm saying? And then, after this, I'm gonna let you hear what the nurse that was with Kevin Samuels had to say when she called 911. Okay? So y'all just sit back and chill. I hope you got your drinks, true sippers, and even the ones that's in the palm trees and the trenches and, the bushes. We got them in our areas, but it's okay. You know, thumbs up this video. Make sure you leave a comment because, I got some opinions on Miss Vicki White, just like the people that worked with her and some of the people that they interviewed that it didn't even work with her. I'm not surprised. I kind of feel like she'll probably harm herself, but not kill herself. You know what I'm saying? If she did shoot herself. Because like I said, it's allegedly into confirmed. They had a witness, but they didn't put this witness on. This guy didn't witness her shooting herself. So, he's just witnessing catching them firsthand. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is let it roll and then I'm gonna give you my thoughts. This is the breaking news. Gotta sit back and chill. Y'all like to get a ratchet version, right?
This is James, right? James, I want to bring you in, James, because James, and I'm going to have you stay close to me because my microphone is going to pick you up. James is the person who literally solved this entire thing, and it's awesome to have you with us right now. He is the manager at the car wash, and he first spotted Vicki and Casey at the car wash when their truck was discovered there. That was earlier this week. James, walk us, and you haven't spoken to anyone yet, and so no one has really heard your story. We've seen the surveillance video. Walk us through what happened at the beginning of the week, how you first spotted this truck at your car wash here in Evansville.
Okay, how it went down, I noticed the car hanging out of the bay, which is unusual. It kept sitting there. This is on the 3rd on Tuesday. Every time I leave, the truck's still been there. I come back, still there. Next morning, I get up at 6 o'clock to take my granddaughter to school. It's still there. I take her to school at Bossy. Get back at 7:30. The truck's still there. I walk up to the truck and I think, oh my God, this is probably this guy from Alabama. And I walk and look in the truck because I think he could be dead, passed out, who knows. And so I backed up, and then I opened the door. The keys are in. I started up, the truck ran. I got away. I Googled the local police department's phone number because I didn't want to call 911. Send the cop out. The cop comes out, and he said, well, there ain't nothing I can do. It's not reported stolen. He run the plates. So then he left. He come back. He looked in it again. He found a gun lock in the seat. He said, oh, my God, there's a gun lock, but there ain't no guns around. So he left. Then he said, just do what you got to do. I called Tri-State Tow and had it towed.
And this was on Wednesday?
That's on Wednesday.
And when did you see the video and say, this guy looks like Casey White? Was that on Wednesday also?
No, that was on yesterday, Sunday.
That was yesterday?
U.S. Marshal Service called me. They sent me a text message, called from Alabama. And they said, I heard you got a truck towed. I said, I did. I said, that's that guy from Alabama. He said, yes, it is. So he said, I got U.S. Marshals coming to you even as I speak. And they didn't show up till this morning.
James, if it wasn't for you looking at that video, calling the police, this may not have ended like this.
The U.S. Marshal said not to.
My thing is, y'all better get James his shmoney. Okay? Get James his shmoney. Because he called y'all. It's some, y'all know what y'all put up. Get that man his shmoney. Okay? Don't do James. Don't do him. Then listen to what else James had. He's so positive. See, I like James. He positive. He was confident. Y'all better get him his money. I ain't playing.
Show what they're driving, because I've got her picking him up on surveillance on my cameras. And I told him, I called him back. I said, I got her. She's still with him. She picked him up. And he said, we think they're still in the Evansville area. Obviously they are. So.
Yeah, and you told me earlier you knew what kind of car they fled in, but you weren't going to put that out because you didn't want to compromise
They asked me not to. The marshals asked me not to.
And the way this ended now, I mean, a chase, it's upside down. What do you make of that?
I knew it's how it's going to end. I knew it. Either that or one local cop could have pulled him over. He would have shot and killed him. It took a team of law enforcement to do this. So.
Well, great work, James. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's people like you who solve these things.
If you see something, say something.
See something, say something. It shows that it works.
It works.
So thank you, James. Great work.
James so positive. If you see something, say something. He's so positive. You can't take that away from him. Y'all better get James his shmoneys. Think I'm lying. Now, move it on because I ain't going to be up too late. I have to go to work. But I said I was going to drop you some breaking news. Now, like I said, I have something else, that I want to share with you guys that's just come in. This is confirming, the death of Vicki White. And, this is sad, like I said. But after I let this roll, I'm going to give my opinions on why I'm not surprised. That, like I said, I felt like she will harm herself, not kill herself. I wish she wouldn't have done that. But, I don't feel that she could. Well, I can give you a little bit of my opinion right now. I don't feel like she wanted to go and face the people that trusted her for 17 years. You see what I'm saying? And she knew how it was in the jail. She didn't want to go there. She's never been there. She's worked there. So she know how it is. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to let this roll, and then I'm going to drop some more of my opinion. Mm.
In custody. The breaking news about Vicki White coming about 3 hours or so after it broke that the two had been involved in a crash with the authorities who had been chasing them. They'd been on the run for almost 11 days after she helped him walk out of the Lauderdale County, Alabama jail. The Lauderdale County, Alabama Sheriff, Rick Singleton, joins us now. Thank you very much for coming back on the show. We appreciate it. All right, so I know that you had wanted...
Rick, no offense, but buddy, clean up that office. I know you probably got a lot of cases or whatever you do, but organize it. That you get on camera. Don't do that no more. Don't do that, Mr. Rick. Okay? Don't do that no more. I'm not playing with you. And I'm pretty sure they let you know that they were gonna be interviewing you. And I'm finna just let it roll. This too much.
answer from Vicki White, but your reaction now to the news that she has died.
Well, it's obvious now that the questions we had will never get answered.
That's the sure.
I found out about Vicky's demise just shortly before we came on the air.
That's the sure. You know better. I know it's a lot, but organize that office. Don't do that no more, Sheriff. I know you got a lot of cases. I know.
In a facility like ours, a small facility, I think we got 48 employees in the detention center. She was the second in command. She knew every way down there. And it's like family. And in spite of all that's transpired, I know our employees are going to take this very hard. She was a friend to them. We're still awestruck as to why she would have pulled a stunt like this. As I said, we'll never really know now. But I'm certainly want to send my condolences out to her family. Her mother has just been through a tremendous amount of stress and pressure the last few days. They love their daughter, and we just unfortunately it turned out like this. But at the same time, it doesn't surprise me. My concern was that Casey White would kill her. But I also, in the back of my head, the last week and a half, I've been concerned that if they were both caught, that this might happen.
Tell me why you say it doesn't necessarily surprise you that she did this.
Well, knowing Vicki, I don't, and the part she'd be facing coming back, and I think more so than facing the charges, I think facing her family and her coworkers. I think, I was just concerned that would really weigh on her, and that, if it came down to a situation like it did today, that this would be the result.
And the answers that you were seeking, what sort of answers were you looking for? I mean, the why would she do it, et cetera. It is starting to seem clearer and clearer by the day exactly what happened here, right?
It is, and yes, because the last 17 years, and y'all have heard me say it numerous times. I mean, she has an unblemished record. She was voted of the last 7 years. She was voted the supervisor employee of the year. This year, next week, when we present our annual awards this year, she was voted the corrections employee of the year. So, it just come as a total shock to her law enforcement family here in the sheriff's office. So I just don't know how to explain it.
So what do you do now, and I hope this doesn't sound like an obvious question, but what do you do now to make sure something like this never, ever happens again?
Well, I wish I could sit here and tell you for 100% guarantee it won't. You don't know people. We've been working with Vicki White for 17 years. We thought we knew her. We thought she was trustworthy. We thought we could have full confidence in her, that we could count on her to do the right thing. And for 17 years, she proved to us that was the kind of person she was. So, we have the policies in place. I can tell you this, Casey White will eventually come back to our facility to stand trial for these charges. But I can assure you, I don't care if we are crowded, we'll crowd some of the other cells a little more because he's going to be in a cell by himself. And he's going to be handcuffed and shackled 24/7. And, I'll probably be hearing from a civil rights attorney about that, but I don't care. He's not going to get out of this facility again.
It sounded to me initially when we had spoken previously like you kind of, you wanted to be angry at Vicki White, that there was fury about what had happened. But now that she's died at her own hands, that, you don't have.
And there you heard it. Vicki White passed away. Yet like I said, they haven't truly confirmed how she passed, but they did say a witness saw her shoot herself, during the chase. So it's a sad situation. Like I said, I feel like, she couldn't go back and face them. And then too, she knew what jail was like because she worked in one. Some people can't take it, and it's sad that she, if she did shoot herself, she took her own life. It's sad, but he will be facing a judge. They're gonna send him away. Casey White, he will be, sentenced right away. So they were on the run for a full 11 days. She withdrew the $90K. They didn't know it was strange that she sold her house under market value, $90K. But this was somebody they trusted, they worked with. So, it wasn't like they was into her business. She was there for 17 years. And yes, she was very much so calculated, but not that calculated because they got caught. You see what I'm saying? So it's a sad situation altogether. It is. It's a sad situation. One moment. So my thing is, and y'all, like, I got on my little around the house suit. My thing is, I don't know why she felt like she would get away with it. I mean, I guess, I don't know. She had a good life. She was about to retire. She sold her home, moved in with her mom, but she did it all for the wrong reasons. Here he is still alive and she's gone. She risked it all for what? She sacrificed her own self. But moving on, in the last story for today, at the Love and Gossip Ratchet, since y'all want to sound ratchet, after hour, breaking news room lounge. Yeah, we sit back and listen to the news. You know, the nurse that was found with Kevin Samuels, a lot of people had a lot to say about her. You know, there was conversations about she was possibly a transgender. There was conversations about that, you know, the things he said about women is what he indulged in. The type of women that he would, you know, talk bad about on his social medias is the type of women he indulged in. Then it was he bashed the black woman, but he praised the Hispanic woman, you know, and that's why he, you know, it was all kind of things. Then it was reported, my bad. It was reported that he had less than 1,000 in his bank account. But I'm gonna say allegedly. You know how we do over here. Okay, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Okay, so we're gonna listen to the nurse on May 5th when she called 911 and what she had to say. Hold on.
Please, it's the resident. What's the apartment number? I don't know. He just asked for Kevin Samuels. I think, I'm not sure what it is, but just, he's not breathing. I'm trying to give him CPR. He's breathing now, but I think he has a regular rhythm. Please, hurry. I'm a nurse, but I'm trying to give him CPR.
Yes, ma'am, thank you. We need to know exactly what apartment number to go to.
I don't know. It's the front desk.
What's that phone number you're calling us from, ma'am? Is he awake?
No, he has an irregular rhythm. I can feel it. He's breathing in and out, but he has an irregular rhythm. It's probably his heart. So I need you to get here with.
And Atlanta, ma'am. Atlanta, I'm operator 936. This requesting fire and PD for a 9 Echo 1. 9 Echo 1.
Hurry, he's turning blue.
I'm 7, man, hold on. I'm 7910.
Oh my God.
Okay, ma'am, we have help en route. We have fire and EMS en route, but we need to know that apartment number, ma'am. It'll take longer if we have to ask the front desk, ma'am. We need to know what apartment number you're in.
I'm not going to stop giving, you just ask the front desk. I'm not going to stop giving him CPR. Just ask the front desk.
Now, that was the 911 call from the nurse that was with Kevin Samuels the day he passed. A lot had to say that, you know, she may have done something to him. because she was there the night before when he did his, live, his last live. They heard her, and you can hear her in the background talking. So they said it was like, it was a little tension, and everything. So they were speculating speculating. It's not funny, but speculating that she may have done something to him. But it sounds like she's concerned on the call, to me. So I don't think she may have done something to him. But, it was, like I said, a lot of black women, and this is what Twitter is saying and all the other social medias is saying, that a lot of black women is celebrating his death. And I don't want to say a lot of black women because I'm not. I don't celebrate nobody's death. I understand that God pick his flowers, and when it's your time, it's your time. I understand that, but I'm never happy that someone loses a loved one. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to say that his mom did not find out until she saw it on social media. She said, she didn't get any calls. No one notified her. She saw it on social media. That's heartbreaking. And I didn't know he was from Oklahoma. He's an Oklahoma native. Yes, he is. Kevin Samuels. Yes. And I'll be reviewing some more of Kevin Samuels. But y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think. Okay? What y'all think may have happened. Like I said, I love you, true sippers, and to the new, subscribers, the bush watchers, the palm watchers, the trenches, all that for your ghetto ratchet news. Stop by the Love and Gossip newsroom. You know what I'm saying? I am your host, Miss Love and Gossip, aka Miss Flexi Baby. Stay tuned. I have more for you. But I decided to just cover a little, news, breaking news, for the ones that don't watch the news. Because I know it's y'all be like, I don't watch TV. YouTube is my TV. Y'all be watching the drama. Watch some entertaining shit. I know I bring some drama too. I ain't gonna even lie. But if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button, turn that bell on, because you'll get these, honey. And I'm finna upgrade everything else. I don't like how this is doing. You see this? Yeah, that. It is what it is. But I love y'all. And like I said, y'all stay blessed, never stress, and get you some motherfucking rest. And we gon', keep our eyes on the hottest topics. And right now, I'm following the stories of Kevin Samuel and the outcome and what's to come for Casey, White. So it's sad to say, like I said, Vicki White, she succumbed to her injuries and she's passed away. So the Alabama Bunny and Clyde was apprehended today, and Vicky's not here no more. Okay, well, I guess I'm finna go to bed. I love y'all. Y'all don't be in trouble in these streets. My true sippers know what I'm talking about. I'm not finna play with them. Good night.